What if the biggest mistakes we are making is assuming that the future of finance stays on Earth? Right now, everyone is focused on Bitcoin price actions, ETFs, and market cycles, but while the spotlight is there, the real infrastructure is quickly being built somewhere else. Barry Guy 123 just released a new riddle. It shows a satellite, Earth in the background, and a dominant blue color. At first glance, it looks symbolic, but riddles are never just art. There are signals placed at the right moment. In 2026, a real satellite is scheduled to launch. The company behind it is Buzz, and Buzz was founded by Jed McCaleb, the same person who co-founded Cox, Ripple, and later Stellar. Jed McCaleb has never been interested in hype. His focus has always been infrastructure, and infrastructure only becomes visible when the system is ready to scale. The moment economic activity leaves Earth, the traditional finance system stops working, not gradually, immediately. Space introduced conditions that Earth-based finance was never designed to handle. You need settlement that is nearly instantaneous. You need systems without banking intermediaries. You need infrastructure that is resistant to latency, burdens, and political influence. The current banking systems cannot meet these requirements. Visa and SWIFT are not settlement layers. They are messaging systems. They don't move value. They request permissions for value to move through multiple intermediaries. That model depends on correspondent banks, jurisdictions, and time zones. None of these concepts apply in orbit. There is no end of day settlement in space. So the real question becomes, what does work? The answer is distributed ledger technology, but not every blockchain qualifies. The system must be deterministic, energy efficient, predictable in cost, and neutral by design. Once you apply those requirements, most crypto projects are automatically excluded. The blue color in the riddle is especially interesting. It could represent XLM. Stellar was built especially for cross-border settlements and asset tokenization, but there is another possibility: ACE-X, a stronghold focused on regulated infrastructure level tokenized assets. And in space, the economy is not just about money, it's about access, resources, energy, and infrastructure usage. Space is no longer just about exploration, it is becoming industrial. Mining, manufacturing, energy production, and data infrastructure are all moving off Earth. Every one of these activities requires settlement, not speculation, settlement. BAS does not need crypto today. Traditional systems are enough at the early stage, but as activity scale and complexity increase, those systems reach their limits. At that point, crypto stops being optional. Real power in finance does not come from price. It comes from controlling liquidity. It comes from controlling settlement rails. And it comes from maintaining neutrality. Whatever controls those elements controls the economy, even behind Earth. This riddle is not asking whether the future will happen. It's asking when people will stop assuming that finance ends on Earth, because the next financial system will not be built on hype, it will be built on infrastructure. The future of crypto is not about going to the moon, it's about building the economy above it.